I know this is one of the best weeks of our lives here. We come here and we see everybody we know, but also, be part of the event. So who knows what Cambridge have in store for next year? I'm curious, but it's going to be hard to beat. So, but so far so good.
Oh, Dan.
They doubted her. They said she was only a basketball player, but in a single swing, Caitlin Clark sent shockwaves through the sports world. She didn't just take up a golf club, she grabbed the attention of every fan, every athlete, and every headline. Even Tiger Woods looked on in disbelief. Nelly Korda froze mid-swing, and by the time Caitlin's ball sliced through the Florida sky, someone far away was already losing their composure.
I honestly just got so triggered by Caitlin Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA, because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day.
WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, if you're watching this, make sure to hit that like button, because this isn't just a story about basketball. It's about influence. It's about a superstar who refused to be controlled for months. Caitlin Clark carried the WNBA on her back. She was their brightest star, their biggest attraction, the name that sold tickets and captured attention.
LPGA understand what's great for business. Not what's good for business, what's great. It'd be nice if the WNBA could get with the program. It'd be nice if you didn't allow your greatest asset to get beat up and hacked and fouled 94 feet and be targeted since day one of stepping into the league. It'd be nice. It'd be smart. You'd be better off. But you guys are going to do what you want to do.
She was the reason arenas finally started selling out, yet recognition rarely came. Instead, she faced constant targeting, fouled on the court, ridiculed, and often ignored. Fans were told to tone it down, her talent dismissed as overhyped, but Caitlin Clark stayed composed. She smiled, kept shattering records, and waited for a stage that would truly value her. That stage arrived when the LPGA extended an invitation. When Caitlin accepted the call to the Annika Pro-Am, nobody could predict what was about to happen. The morning of the Pro-Am seemed calm, almost ordinary, but beneath the Florida sun, history was quietly taking shape. Caitlin approached the tee, ready to make everyone stop and stare.
What that could do for their sport. They understand that let's say 1,000 new eyeballs, 10,000 new eyeballs show up. If only they could get a fraction of those new eyeballs to become fans, they understand that's a win. They understand that that's a bonus. They understand that's not the opportunity that comes across them every single day. So they need to capitalize on this moment. We also had the speaking engagement that Caitlin Clark took part in last season. I'm assuming we're going to run it all back. We're going to run it all back. We're going to have the speaking engagement, the panel.
The crowd was already packed 10 rows deep, cameras flashing from every angle. Even the Golf Channel went live mid-round just to catch her swing. Then she struck it. That crisp, perfect crack of the club against the ball resonated across the course. Tiger Woods, standing behind the ropes, could only shake his head in disbelief. Nelly Korda grinned, and in that moment it became clear. This wasn't a simple guest appearance. This was a statement, total domination in mere minutes. Social media erupted. The Caitlin Clark golf trended worldwide. PGA ticket sales skyrocketed. Websites couldn't handle the traffic, and for the first time ever, golf had stolen the spotlight from basketball.
Bringing all these eyeballs and, the Caitlin Clark effect that we talk about, viewership, money, all of those things. All of the people who were shouting this for the entire WNBA season, this is an instance where we are proved correct. You see her at this event, you see the kind of noise that this is making, you see that this is trending on social media, you see that SportsCenter, Bleacher Report, all of these places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full ability, and not, in turn, not helping your own players in the league, we were right. And this event proved it, because the LPGA did literally everything correct. They capitalized on the moment. They found a way to put it on television. They allowed people to be there. Caitlin was signing autographs. They put their best golfer in.
Meanwhile, in New York, Kathy Engelbert watched the numbers climb, and her expression said it all. Sheer panic, pure, unfiltered panic. The player she thought she could control was now controlling the narrative and the spotlight. She had warned Caitlyn, "You represent this league, stay focused, no distractions." But Caitlyn wasn't listening. She had reached her limit while the commissioner tried to contain her. Golf welcomed her with open arms while WNBA opponents tried to hold her back. Golfers celebrated her, cheered for her, while basketball headlines doubted her every move. Caitlyn had finally found a stage that recognized her, and she was taking over.
It was so amazing. She's so sweet, so nice. It was nice to kind of get to spend some time with her. We've messaged a little on Instagram beforehand, but to get to spend some time with her and to see the influence that she has on people, bringing people out here, and to see how
Tiger Woods called her a natural, and Kathy Engelbert couldn't hide her dread any longer. This was her worst nightmare coming to life. Sponsors were calling the LPGA instead of the WNBA. Fans were switching allegiances, and even some WNBA players began questioning if Caitlyn had made the right move. Rumors spread like wildfire. Players such as Sophie Cunningham were reportedly eyeing golf partnerships, while others started considering independent leagues. Suddenly, 2026 was shaping up to be a year of total upheaval. But what Kathy didn't see coming was this. Caitlyn didn't just step into golf, she ignited a movement. Every swing, every moment shared with Nelly Korda lit up social media. Millions of views, millions of likes, and a whole new fan base chanting one thing loud and clear: the WNBA doesn't deserve her. It stung, but it was true. While golf celebrated the moment, the WNBA kept missing it. For Kathy Engelbert, this wasn't just a PR headache anymore. It was a full-blown crisis. The very foundation she had built was trembling. Insiders whispered that boardroom meetings grew tense. Sponsors demanded answers. Even ownership groups were asking the question no commissioner ever wants to hear: have we just lost the face of women's sports?
Probably ever play this game. It's super fun and special for me. Like, I'm a fan of both of them, but a fan of, all the women on this tour. I think it's absolutely incredible. So
by the time Caitlyn Clark finished her round, the outcome was already clear. Victory didn't come from the scoreboard. She had already won. This was about respect. Golf fans adored her. Legends acknowledged her talent. The internet crowned her the queen of every sport she touched. Meanwhile, Kathy Engelbert sat in stunned silence as every news outlet flashed the same headline: Caitlyn Clark is untouchable.
Earlier, they actually had odds that, she was like third or fourth in the betting odds to be MVP of the WNBA. That's such a slap in the face to every WNBA.
Caitlyn Clark just broke golf's internet. What started as panic had turned into a stark realization. This wasn't about controlling a player. It was about losing history in the making. Here she is, smiling under the Florida sun, shattering barriers with every swing. And Kathy Engelbert? Still scrambling to figure out how to stop a storm that's already unstoppable. This is love over politics. Freedom over fear. This is when athletes make history. If you think Caitlyn made the right move, hit that like button now. Comment, "She's unstoppable," and share this video, because this isn't just a story about a sport. It's a revolution. Caitlyn Clark, from the courts to the courses.